All right, so let's dive into Neuro Sharp. It's a cognitive support supplement that's been getting a lot of attention, and it's making some pretty big promises. Today, we're going to break it all down, what they claim it does, what's actually in it, and the science they say backs it all up.
You know that feeling, right? When you're just stuck in a mental fog and you can't seem to focus. Or maybe you're just wishing for a sharper memory to get you through a really demanding day. It's a super common struggle, and it's exactly what supplements like this one are designed to tackle.
So, let's put the product itself front and center. We're talking about Neuro Sharp.
Okay, so the company calls it a premium formula, made for brain health. But what does a term like that really mean? To figure that out, we've got to look under the hood and see if the ingredients actually live up to the hype.
And that brings us to the formulation. The people behind Neuro Sharp are really clear that their ingredients aren't just picked out of a hat. They claim everything is selected based on actual scientific research. Let's see what they're talking about. So, here are some of the stars of the show. You've got ginkgo biloba, bacopa monnieri, and huperzine A. Now, if you're into nootropics, these names probably sound familiar. They're some of the heavy hitters in this space. This is really their main selling point, this unique blend of clinically studied ingredients. You hear phrases like that a lot in the supplement world, but clinically studied can mean a whole lot of different things, you know? It could be huge human trials, or it could be much smaller preliminary studies.
To really drive the point home, they flash this number, 20 plus. And yeah, it's meant to look impressive, but a number without any context is, well, it's just a number. What kind of studies are these? What did they find?
They do tell us these references come from journals like Neuroscience Bulletin and Human Psychopharmacology. And look, those are legitimate publications. The key thing to remember, though, is that not all studies are created equal. The quality of the research is always going to be more important than just the number of citations.
Okay, so we've covered what's supposedly in it. But what about the results? Let's talk about what the company says you can actually expect to feel, and more importantly, when. They lay out this pretty clear timeline for you. They say within just a few days, you might start to feel an improved sense of well-being. Then give it 2 to 3 weeks, and that's when you could see real improvements in mental clarity and focus. But to get the full potential, they say you gotta stick with it for 3 to 6 months. Now, they know you might be a little skeptical. So, to try and put your mind at ease, the company offers a pretty bold money-back guarantee. Let's check out the details. It all starts with this big number, 180. What do you think that stands for? Yep, it's a 180-day money-back guarantee. What's kind of clever here is that this 6-month guarantee lines up perfectly with the 6-month timeline they recommend for seeing those optimal results. It's a smart way to encourage people to give it a real shot. The promise is a hassle-free refund if you're not happy for any reason. That sounds great, of course, but like with any purchase, it's always a good idea to just quickly read the fine print on any guarantee, right?
So, for anyone who's curious and might be thinking about trying it, let's break down the different ways you can buy it. They've got the pricing set up in 3 different packages. You can grab a 2-bottle supply, a 3-bottle supply, or go for the big 6-bottle supply. And as you can see, the more you buy, the cheaper it gets per bottle. Plus, the bigger packages get you free shipping, which is a nice perk. They're not shy about which one they think you should get. They point right to the 6-bottle package, saying it's the best value and, of course, that it lines up with that 180-day period they recommend for the best results.
So, there you have it. That's our review of Neuro Sharp, based on all the info they provide. If this sounds like something you want to look into further for yourself, the best way to do that and to see all their claims is to click the link down in the description. It'll take you straight to their official page so you can get all the details.